My background started in design. I was young when my cousin gave me a pirated disk of Adobe Photoshop CS4, and I started manipulating images like that. And I knew, I was like, this is fire, because the way people experience what I made, they had an emotion to it. I later realized that I could make those graphics with web. I could bring that into coding.
Oh, so that's why you go to do some UI business.
Exactly. That's one part. I build interfaces, coding, a lot of front-end technologies to build up these graphics. I build interfaces for all types of systems and tools throughout the world. But I want to take what I've learned there, the computer graphics and hacking, and then mix that into a brand. I want to make it something that has a unique touch, functional, right? For me, recently,
you wear this one is
this is like a one-on-one piece. I got it from Lowheads. I think because I have so much knowledge in different domains, and they all seem like, to other people it seems super fascinating, super cool. But to me, it's like, I don't know how I got there, but now I have all this knowledge, and I want to be able to let others be aware of the things I know.
How do you know each other?
We used to work in retail together. This store is a really popular clothing store. It was a unique, niche market type clothing store.
Sure.
It's one of the first ones around there in DC.
And the shoes, there's only Quick Strike. Limited releases or Quick Strike, that store will always get them. The only store in DC in that time. At the time, it was maybe two other stores, but no more.
We was kind of classified as major, like some secret society shit.
The experience was crazy. If we were to open the store, we had to move boxes from the inside of the showroom outside to tents. And if we were closing, we had to bring all these boxes from outside to inside the store.
2 hours to open the store, 2 hours to close. He was spending an extra 4 hours on check. That's 8 hours on employees, bro. Like,
I think I was only getting paid like $7 an hour. Bro. It was 50 an hour at that
That's
time.
back when minimum wage was so crazy low. Like,
You got a long time not talk to me about.
Well, my clothes, man. I'm gonna drop a lot of clothes, Jason, man. I'm trying to get more clients for us now.
The only forms of research that I knew in that moment was Alibaba.
It's easy to get a lot of contacts, but it is time consuming.
It's time consuming, and sometimes quality is not the one that I like. For me right now, I like the 100% cotton, nice cotton. I like the linens, because a lot of our clothes is made out of plastic. That also has an effect on us in the long run. I want to bring that to others, make them aware that there's better clothes to wear.
All the fabric there, organically sourced. They got certificates.
Yeah, organic cotton. First collection you do, 1,000 pieces, and you sold out fast.
Yeah, man.
This is Marketing Queen. You have marketing questions.
You remember that shirt?
I love marketing and sales. I can sell everything. I know how to strategically market to your audience. It's like my passion.
You start the brand, Classified Studios, you market it. Easy. You come up with you cook up what got you into manufacturing, Jason?
I love it.
How long?
How long? More than 10 years already. More than 10 years.
Oh, you're a pro.
I'm professional.
You're at doctorate level.
That's why I think something changed. You're just a simple manufacturer. You are a fashion guy with your own expertise to help more people grow their business. Why I come here a lot of time, why I go to Australia also, because a lot of people need that experience. People talk to them, and they have different mindset, but they know how to grow their business. They know how to make unique products. That is very important. If you always make something the same with the other people, you cannot sell well, or the price is really low. You can only compete by price. Think about that. If you cannot get a big quantity, you cannot drop down the price. Then you do not have a margin, right?
I'm trying to do big orders, and I want to bring more people to the ring.
Tell me more about your.
ApparelWin, we actually work in this industry and also with different fashion brands for many years. So we have a high reputation in this industry. It is not just myself, it is a different department working together. If you arrange the order here, it is fashion consultant team work for you, production team work for you, design department work for you. Behind the scene have other department. It's not a single people. It's the whole team working for your project.
Right.
And by my side, I am the fashion consultant team leader. Handle different projects and also take care about the overseas. We try to expand our business now. We are not a simple, just a simple factory. You get all the content online whether you can combine the production resources with the fashion brand together. Let's say you run a fashion brand, but you literally don't understand the production, right?
Or the marketing part, or the
Marketing part you need to figure out by yourself. I cannot figure
nah.
out
I'm talking about
everything
the
by myself.
presentation.
Yeah.
They got a one-stop shop, right? So if you don't have a big team, you can get your stuff like photoshopped over there. They got designers. They'll do your photo lookbook for you.
Right.
It just costs extra, but you can get it all done there. So when you're ready to go,
With
you
your
can just
product.
market it. They could do your photo shoots. They even got models out there. For real, they could do your product shots. So all your product shots on the website look nice and clean of the real product. You know what I'm saying? They do some really good product shots because it's all professional cameramen and stuff out there doing it.
So tell me, if a brand wants to come to you,
We choose who can be our customer. So a lot of people know ApparelWin. So literally, we choose who we want to work together. So we just want to build a long-term relationship with the people. We don't want to just do one-time business because it is super busy.
Right.
So first of all, you need to figure out what you want and don't just hesitate. Just do it first. And when you do it, you maybe pay money to learn. But during this process, you keep improving. That is very important. And we have the experience to give you some idea, or if you do this, which fabric is good, or if you want to do this collection, we also have some idea for you to create a unique product. But if you have nothing in your mind, it's hard for us.
of course.
Right? So this is very important.
Question. Very cool. Say I already have a design idea and
Yeah.
I want to bring it back into life. For
Yeah.
example, for women or men, I love shapewear. I love clothing that just fit right because everybody's body is different. But I want to create something that like snatch your waist
Yes.
and like be able to have your boobs be a little free. That way it could contour your body a little better.
Yeah.
Same thing with men or women.
Yeah.
Even with guys, there's like tank tops that I want it to be a little ribbed
Exactly.
here so it can like swoop up a little bit, but be able to like even help love handles and even and even with your legs, like some nice leg support so it could bump up your booty a little bit. So like there's different fabrics that allow you to do that are a little thicker, a little stronger, stretchier in different areas. If I presented to you my designs, would you guys be able to create those with different types of textures and fabrics to do what I'm
This
envisioning?
is really specific. This is very important.
So it's easier for you to work with.
Positioning you already have. Make all the ladies beautiful, functional, and what you want is to have a good shaping for ladies. Then by this way, you don't need to have a really professional tech-pad design. If you have some reference picture online, you just need to make it clear your idea about what you want to change. Just tell me, and then we can make that product from the sketch to you, the real product. And then the next round is resample and mass production. In this way, it is very clear, easier.
But I've seen them make like the most creative things. You could think it, they could damn near do it for real. Especially with the applications. Some processes cost more than others. Because some things cost a lot more time and resources to do. If you need pattern making too, sourcing, they'll give you fabrics and stuff to choose from. Like, you remember that hoodie? I was like, it's 500 GSM with the gray ash gray on. We made that. He has that one hoodie. Remember some of the last stuff I did? Bro, I've got endless good reviews on that hoodie. People love that hoodie. Not just the design, but they like the way it's made. They really like the finish of it, and they do great quality control over there. It's better to mess with a manufacturer that's fashion forward. People go to Pakistan and Turkey sometimes. The guys running the show, they're not like fashionable. The factory, ApparelWin, everybody's damn near fashionable. Like, they know what looks good, like, you know what I mean? And they're ahead of fashion trends, colors for that season, washes, everything. They're ahead. It's good to work with a factory like that because those other factories, you have to tell them everything. Literally everything. You got to do so much of the thing. At least with ApparelWin, they got a crazy plethora of you can look at so you can make up your own mind. But most factories, they don't have that. They don't have a web page where you can look at the buttons you want to use, look at the fabrics, or they don't even have blanks that they sell. ApparelWin's a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? Mass production. They even got blanks. If you don't know how your stuff wants to cut, they got some of the top blanks fit-wise. Like, you don't know how you want your stuff to fit, because that could be a big pain in the ass for like people starting their brands. The sizing, because if it doesn't fit correct, Nobody's gonna want to buy it. You're gonna have a lot of bad reviews. It's gonna sit, especially when it comes to pants, underwear, like anything. You need it to fit correctly. Yeah. That's like a real big thing when it comes to like making clothes. I feel like people shouldn't rush, because if it doesn't fit, you don't have a sale. You know what I mean? It doesn't sell at all. It will sit there. That's like super important. And it's super important to work with people that know what they're doing with that. Like,
exactly. You need to know what you want. Then you can go to what you want.
With the direction.
Direction. Remember the first collection, the first 2 collections, you sell really well. Why don't you just keep?
I had a lot going on. I told you I was by myself. High penthouse apartment rent. Yeah. I have store rent. Yeah. I moved to LA, apartment rent. Yeah. While still having store rent. This is just too much hemorrhaging money. I want to move to online so I could just, touch more people. Yeah. And then probably private warehouse, everything. Oh. That first, that showroom I used to show you, before I turned it into a laboratory, it was storefront. So people used to come by there. So then I turned it to appointment only. Yeah.
Everyone want to sell clothing online.
Everybody.
But if you cannot be viral online, it is really hard to get people buy.
I got guerrilla marketing. I got online. I'm gonna go tell them, bro. Like, people back home, like when we worked at that store that we worked at, that grew me a lot of influence. People like, oh yeah, he used to work in the shoe store. He used to have 1,000 pair of shoes. Let me show you, man.
Maintain the relationship well, and get the right people to work together is very important.
You got to be in the right market too.
The other thing, why we have this conversation to talk, because people want to know. People want to know. They always say, hey, it's easy to talk to someone online to get your manufacturer, but by the end of the day, they just get a number. Hey, these t-shirts, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7. It doesn't make sense. By the end of the day, you get shit products. You cannot sell. You just waste your time. But once you work with people, he personally can network with you, hang out with you, have dinner, go to club, go to party, everything. It is a relationship. It is also a reputation for all of us.
You can grow so fast on the internet.